Good morning guys, welcome to Sunday's free racing tips video. I hope that you're all doing well today. Bit of a bonus to have a video on a Sunday, of course. Didn't do one on Friday as was out of office, so thought I'd do one today as we've got a really good Sunday ahead of us. We're mainly coming from Newmarket again. It's the second instalment of the Guineas weekend, of course. It's the fillies' turn to have a go in the 1000 Guineas, which looks to be a cracking race. Unfortunately, I'm actually heading to Newmarket today. That's not the unfortunate thing, but the weather is quite poor around this sort of area, and I think it could get into the ground a little bit. So Newmarket might be a place just to be a little bit edgy with your selections, and hopefully, by the time I get there, hopefully there'll be enough signal at the track that I can maybe update you on just how the course is going. But yeah, good day's racing today. We've also Newmarket, we also go from Hamilton and Salisbury. I believe that's both of their fixtures, opening fixtures of the season as well. So good action over there, and also we go from Sligo in Ireland as well. So plenty of action taking place, and a better Sunday than usual, of course. What we're going to do is we're going to keep this video quite short and sweet. To be honest, we're going to go through the premium tip, the little earner, then I will just give you my 1000 Guineas fancy as well. So we'll start off with that premium tip, which goes in the 3:15 at Salisbury, and our tip here is Soluble, and that's currently a 2-to-1 shot. Was at 9-4 when sent out to gold members last night, and a little bit of money come for this horse, who was a winner on debut at Wolverhampton in February, and I think plenty of reasons to suggest that the horse is better than this opening handicap mark. I think the handicapper could have been a little bit lenient with the horse, actually. Got the better of a Godolphin horse on debut, and that horse has won twice since, so that clearly looks like decent enough form, and the mark of 79 I think is certainly a lenient one. Good £3 claimer on board as well, which eases the task a little bit, and I think this horse is a really exciting prospect and could have just found a really good opportunity, especially as showed a really good attitude on debut as well, which is a trait you don't often see in these sort of newcomers. So I think this horse will take all the beating. That's Soluble in the 3:15 at Salisbury. Today's little earner, that goes in the 2:10 at Hamilton, so we're heading north for that one, and our tip here is Viva Verglas. And this horse was at 7-1 when sent out to gold members last night, now a 6-to-1 shot, so a decent amount of money coming for this one as well, who was a very, very good 2-year-old and then firmly in the grip of the handicapper throughout last season, but now back down to a nice mark, I think, of 79, and was perhaps a little bit unlucky last time out as well, and will have come on for that run, I think, was just sort of trapped in the rail a little bit, if I remember rightly, and yeah, a little bit unlucky, but now back down to this kind of mark. I think this horse has a really, really good chance to go in again. Should enjoy this course, no problem with the ground either, and Graham Gibbons gets on board as well, and he gets on really well with this horse, and there's no doubt this one's a bit classy, but as I say, was just in the grip of the handicapper, but again, handicapper giving this one a bit of a chance. Totally different horse to Soluble, of course, but I still think both of them might have just been a little bit ahead of the handicapper at the moment. So that's today's little earner, the 2:10 at Hamilton, Viva Verglas. Lucky 15 members, your tips are up as well. freeracingtips.co.uk/get lucky 15. And it is, of course, as I said, the 1000 Guineas today. Now, officially, the ground at Newmarket is, I believe, still good to firm in places. But if this rain continues, I think you'll probably be looking, it's probably going to be good ground, and it might even ride a little bit slower than that. There might be a bit of kickback coming up, so could be a race where being prominent isn't the worst thing, to be honest. But in terms of what I like in the 1000 Guineas today, well, it's a wide open contest, but for me, I think Lucidia is the best bet in this one, around about the 5-to-1 mark. I think this horse is a classy filly who Jim Bolger brings over from Ireland. Won on debut last season, so no problem with the horse going straight to the Guineas for the first run of the season. Clearly goes well fresh, and has won at Newmarket too. A little bit disappointing on Future Champions Day here, but the ground really was quite desperate on that day, and I think that it is going to be a sounder surface today. I think 5-to-1's a generous price about this horse. You'll have no problem getting the mile. If there was going to be one against it, I mean, I think the obvious danger, in some ways, it's quite strange, is Tiggy Wiggy, even though the horse is at 20-1. It's just purely guesswork whether this horse is going to stay the mile trip. My initial thought would be no, but if she does, she could be the class act in this field, and on form she's the one to beat with some of her runs, but If the ground gets a little bit testing, a mile for Tiggy Wiggy, the sprinter, not for me, I don't think. Will be interesting to see how they ride her, but yeah, I think Tiggy Wiggy at 20-1, who knows, that might be quite a good each way bet there. But yeah, that's just about it for today's video. Gone through plenty there, and hopefully we can have some winners today. Do let me know your guineas fancies as well. But for now, thank you for watching. Have a great bank holiday Sunday. Speak to you all a bit later, and bye-bye.